My name is Sean Egan. My business is art glass. I do engraving on glass and crystal. And I used to work at Waterford. I was there for 35 years. And when it closed down, I decided to open my own business within 6 weeks. And I moved into the museum in Waterford. I asked him, could I set up? And he said I could, but he couldn't pay me. I said I'd do it for nothing. So I started starting my own new business. People that bought my stuff have given me great feedback. I've got a lot of great letters from America, a lot of tourists. I've done a piece for 9/11, and that sticks in their mind, and they can remember the piece. They don't remember me, but they remember the piece. Then when they hear, oh, you're the guy that did it, so then they get excited about it, and they like to buy a piece of glass with my name on it. Now, I don't make replicas of what I did for 9/11. That's a memorial. You don't do that. But they feel obliged to buy something else with my name on it and just say, look, they met the guy that made this piece. And my customers have been great. You get to know your customers if they come back the second time, and then you know you're doing something right. And then sometimes when you do something, you don't hear any feedback, so I wonder, do they like the piece? But they come in again, and they buy something else of you, so that speaks for itself. It speaks in great volume. But what I've learned, the most thing about starting off in a business in retail is your cost factor. Keep your cost factor down to its minimum. There's no point in taking out big loans and investing a lot into your product, because you don't know if it'll work for you. And then when the bank starts looking for the money back, and you've nothing to show for it, and you can't sell your product, you're stuck. And not only that, you bring other people down as well, because you'll be borrowing off of somebody else, who's borrowing off of somebody else, who's borrowing off of somebody else, and it's a big kind of a tumbling block. That's what it's like. So keep your cost factor down, and just play to what you can do. Start off small. And then people say you got to walk before you can run, and it's a fact. You got to do that. You can't just run into a business without thinking. When I find myself things are not working out, you think that you get days like that. You're going to get bad days. Take a day off, go for a walk, you come back and you get inspired, and your phones will be hopping off be ringing up, and then the internet. You're getting the jobs on the internet. And it kind of picks you up again, because you're going to get good days, you're going to get bad days. But you have to balance it out. It's 52 weeks a year. It's not a bumper summer and a bad winter. You've got to balance it out over the whole year. And that's the best way to do it. And people told me that first when I started, and I thought, well, that's a load of rubbish, that is. But it's true. Believe me, it's true. For me to get my name out there is I need to be on the website. And my son has me on Facebook. And all these Twitter and stuff, which I have to get into. But marketing yourself is really being on the radio, being on newspapers, and you've got to do these things. Before, years ago, when I worked with Waterford Crystal, I would avoid a camera or a microphone. I wouldn't talk to nobody. But now you have to do it, because you're working for yourself, and you can't hide behind anybody else. The Christmas stock I do Christmas trees on glass, angels, snowmen. I do a small one with it, and I cut that scarf, engrave the scarf on it, and I paint it with stained glass paint, and it's selling very well. As a matter of fact, I don't have any here today because I sold them all. Some things will sell very fast, and things you could have on the shelf for months. So it's about finding your market and what people like. I know what I like, and what people like what I like, and so it works for me. So it's good.